Welcome to Moving Day at the 2025 PDGA Junior World Championships presented by Dynamic Disc. It is day 4 of this 5-round PDGA major. We are shifting back to Jones West. Big thank you to our partners, Infinite Disc, for making this coverage possible. It's been a fun week already, Conrad. We've seen kind of back and forth shifting between the lead and the chase car for the most part. We've got some more shuffling to do today.
Yeah, we've seen Virginia stay up top with her lead, but everyone chasing her. And like you said, a lot of switching from chase card to lead card. Let's see who we have on the lead card today. Starting out, I just mentioned her name, Virginia Polkinghorne. She is been in the lead since the first round and trying to maintain that lead to get the championship. A feature on the card every day has been Shelby Cowen. Yeah. He's been hanging in there trying to claim her a major victory.
Yeah, already a major champion and deputy who we've had on the card before and on the channel before. A sizzling hot round during round 3 to make her way back onto the lead card, and joining her, Tomoka Aranami, who we saw during round 1 all the way from Tokyo, Japan, making an appearance once again. We're going to kick things off here on hole 1, par 3, 308 feet. You see the OB path there, and then the OB water on the left-hand side. Throwing over this ridgeway here, and then having a quick drop off. This green, though, surrounded by a couple of trees with some low ceiling. And then you see a little bit of danger just behind the basket there, so you want to check up your speed. Going back into that bunker that they're not going to cost you an OB stroke, but it may very well cost you a natural stroke.
Yeah, anytime we're playing in Kansas, we're thinking about the wind here. You really don't feel it on the tee box here, but when I went to the edge there, you can see the shrubbery blowing gently right to left, and it is not going to allow these discs to turn over and go towards the pin. This time, luckily, Virginia doesn't end up completely in the storm drain there.
I'm sure Shelby's looking to get a little bit of revenge on this course. Didn't quite play her sharpest round out here her first time around. Looking to make the adjustments the second go around here. Going crave off the tee.
I was about to say, she just made a fool of me. Hers just stayed going to the right.
And deputy from our neck of the woods, from Pooler, Georgia. A lot of Georgia representation during this World Championships, across a lot of different divisions as well.
Yep, she put the move on that, and it is going to the left. Oh no, just knocked down by the trees early.
Competitor on the lead card today from Tokyo, Japan. We have Tomoka Aranami.
Aranami also part of Team MVP. I don't quite know her bag though, so I'm not quite sure what she's throwing here. I would assume it's probably going to be a slow fairway driver. It looks a little low.
That is low. Did not. Luckily, it's not out OB, but it did not crest the ridge.
Yeah.
See how close you can get it here.
Nice soft hyzer, gets knocked down by that limb, and that cost her probably a circle 1 putt.
Yeah, for sure.
So found out this is a soft pro polecat.
What?
That she throws, yeah. The soft pro, so pro plastic, soft pro plastic polecat.
I don't think I've ever even seen that combination in a disc.
Yeah, she's had it for quite a while. And it is warped and beat up, and she loves it.
Oh, is that the warp disc we were talking about? The
Yeah,
first round? Yeah.
So she'll throw that thing anywhere from like 90 to 100 feet and in.
At what point do you start charging?
She'll be lining up a long look with her Envy.
Oh, it looked so good the entire way. Just did not stay in the chains. A little too high. Right now I'm trying to save her par.
A little low there.
Yeah.
Stays close though. She'll go ahead and tap on out. Take the unfortunate bogey to start her day. Hole 1 not giving up a lot of birdies on the day. I think there were only 3 if I remember seeing correctly.
And one of them was right. No, that right there's a par.
That is a par. Yeah, none of our competitors, excuse me, none of our competitors able to grab it, but Kyra Orman, Clara Watson, Ava Meyer.
Right, Ava. All right, here we go on the hole 2. There's a par 3 coming in 363 feet. You have this Mendo that is right there off the tee on the right. You go left of that, but also avoid this bush that likes to try to collect distance right there on the left. Ideally, you want to get somewhere under these 2 bushes if you can't get all the way to the green to give yourself some type of open look. You want to avoid the one that's behind the basket as well as that right there. Will play as a natural OB. There is OB running the entire length of the hole on the left side that plays as the road.
Hardest hole on the course on the day. Playing as the hardest, playing almost an entire stroke over par.
Oh, wow. And that will do. Trying to get up the hill to the green is a tall task when you have so many things to avoid.
Yeah, and it's 363 uphill the entire way. It's just a lot to chew off. Most of these ladies sit down. Okay.
Yeah, that's the next one on the edge of it.
Most of these ladies just kind of break this down into 2 manageable shots and get yourself the close par putt to get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a more attackable hole 3 waiting. This looks early and
Oh,
fights
wow.
through.
Correcting her mistake from the previous round here. And it didn't go OB.
Time lapse here for Aranami. Nice pull over on that one, fading back to the middle. That'll do just fine. Should have a relatively routine up and down from there. Shelby going to her pyro here. Looking to swing it wide around this tree in front of her and kind of sail back. Get some skip, hopefully.
Oh, I thought she was going to go a little higher than that, but that works out fine. She's inside the circle.
Mm-hmm. Father Zach Deputy on the bag again for Ann today.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen Ann carry a bag.
You're right.
Ooh, she sells that just a little long. Well, a lot long,
Yeah.
almost outside the circle on the backside there.
Looks like she is outside the circle. That tassel is just in front of her disc. Harp approach, and that's
Ooh.
early released, and that's going to be maybe circle's edge.
Yeah. Humidity not as bad today as it was yesterday, so hopefully that doesn't affect the players here.
Not as humid, but definitely hotter. It's 15 degrees hotter. What a run from Aranami just off the right side. As you can see, already got some umbrellas out to protect themselves from the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And Jones West does not offer nearly as much shade as Peter Pan.
Oh,
so.
no. Ooh. Off it.
Band.
Yep.
Where's that polecat?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it's seen some things. It can tell some stories. Taking her time, lining it up. A little early out of the hand there.
Oh.
Shelby not going to get the par either, so you see why this hole is playing as the hardest of the day. We've got a couple of bogeys already stacking up. There's a par for Aranami.
Yeah. I wouldn't have thought that this one would be the hard one.
Yeah.
Especially with these relatively calm conditions. The wind is not ripping like it was before.
No, this part of the course, it's weird because we're kind of protected from the wind here. I guess kind of these cedars and these trees here kind of block some of it. But as you get closer out to the road for like hole 4, it starts to really rip.
Welcome back to the Infinite Discs Show, presented by InfiniteDiscs.com, where the answer to every single question is infinite discs. Brad, are you ready for the final round?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but let's do it.
All right, your category is disc golf retailers in Utah with over 80,000 discs.
Intimate discs.
Ooh, no, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The answer there was infinite discs.
So do I get to keep playing?
Yeah,
Or?
no, you are disqualified and possibly permanently.
On to hole 3, par 3, 303 feet. Slight uphill grade to this one as well. Not nearly as drastic as what we saw in the previous hole. You can see this one playing much easier. So it's second easiest on the day. Uphill hyzer, finishing to the left. You do have the roadway on the left playing is out of bounds. Also roadway deep and path playing out of bounds on this one. Usually have some type of wind helping to kind of guide it. If there's a right to left on the next hole, it's usually helping to push this one back on hyzer. You can see the feather banners there in the back.
Looks like a slight headwind.
That's getting pushed over.
Well, that hit the limbs early. She didn't get the full flight of that.
Yeah. Chains are moving, so it's windy. Jimmy getting some turn on this one.
It's going to be enough.
Sails into that tree and goes out of bounds left.
You can hear the wind now, too.
Mm-hmm. Shelby with an opportunity here. Virginia going OB, get a par here and possibly get a stroke.
And that's well thrown. Is it going to be some ground play? Just enough to move forward, not over to the basket, but that leaves with a good clean putt inside the circle.
Looks to be right around 28, 29 feet. You know, she obviously can make them from 60 feet and in.
Here's that max again, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. Throwing beautifully.
Man, I feel like I want a max now, even if I can't do that.
There's quite a bit of Innova. I don't believe she's sponsored by Innova officially, but she's got a lot of their molds in the bag. Good upshot there for Aranami.
It's like Aranami has her mom caddying for her this time. Her dad was with her the other day.
He's still back there. He's part of the gallery. Keystone.
Ooh.
Off the koozie, trying to ring it up.
Yeah. I don't know if that was a lid. That might be in the half bid.
Yeah.
Trying to save a stroke after going OB.
Lining up the par putt here.
Hope the guy in the background is in the distracted line. No, he did distract him. The par putt.
I gotta put together a reel of you just walking away from like different holes and just put the sad Hulk walking away music from the original series. Yes,
good putt.
Two-stroke swing early on. Chopping the lead up to 4 now. At one point, Polkinghorne had like a 9 or 10 stroke advantage throughout this championship. Great birdie there for Ann Deputy after that fantastic drive. And with that bogey, it's actually going to be cut down to 3 now.
Mm-hmm.
So things starting to get interesting early here during round 4.
All right. Round 4, hole 4 is a par 4 coming in at 520. Right in the middle of the pack as far as difficulty. Most players are going to play the weight of the flight of the flight of the drone here. Playing out to the middle of the fairway, then working the way over back underneath the tree to the basket. This tree really makes the green really tricky to approach. So you want to make sure you have a good tee shot so that you have some type of angle to get in here if you're trying to get the bird, which I think everyone is. This is the only par 4 here.
That is so weird that this is the only par 4 in the day.
Oh yeah, that's looking nice. As long as it doesn't end up by that little bush, she's good.
No, that's great.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Center.
It's never any trouble, really.
It was a little bit of head right to left That was getting turned and gets clotheslined down.
Yeah.
So she's going to have quite a bit of distance to make up on her second shot if she has any hopes of getting the birdie. Time lapse again.
Okay.
Tickles the same branch but lower.
Yep. Keeps this momentum going forward, and she'll have a way to attack from over there. Behind the other tee pad. Oh, that's a good move on that disc.
Oh, yeah. Stable, too. Finishing nicely, fighting its way back over. Very well executed shot there for Virginia. Yeah, driver in hand for Ann Deputy here, so she's quite a ways back, still trying to push this forward, and that's getting turned.
It's staying turned. And finally gets knocked down by a tree.
Yeah.
So at least she has a clean approach to get back to the green, but definitely will not be going for a birdie here. She can still save her par, though.
Cowen in very good position. Pushes this out wide, though.
Assuming that's a pyro or something. Whoa. Made me dance a little bit. I forgot about that. Oh, okay.
She followed instructions well.
She did.
Throw that Conrad.
That's what the pros do. They throw to Conrad.
It's like it hit a branch there just on the end of its flight.
Yeah. But it didn't do too much damage. It kept her inside the circle, kept her close.
It's the harp again.
She's going to get around that.
She does. Almost hits the koozie and leaves her just outside the circle, it looks like.
She's inside the circle. Yep. And doing what she could, but man, she was going to have to settle for the par there.
Kind of had a better look than I thought. She would have been a little more blocked off. Virginia with a long bid. Just low
Just
and
a little
right.
off everywhere.
Do have to mention that Virginia, we found out, has been dealing with an ear infection throughout the week. That's kind of gotten progressively worse. She was able to get some newer medications, and she says she's feeling better for today's round. But yesterday, just kind of felt off throughout the majority of the day. As Shelby Cowen with the birdie is going to get another stroke on said Virginia Polkinghorne. Cutting it down to 2, but yeah, something to keep an eye on for Virginia. She's kind of dealing with the medical issue there. Tap in there for Ann Deputy. A couple of tap-ins left for the rest of the card before we move on. And move on we will here to hole 5, par 3, 260 feet. A little grade right to left, and then you have a slope as you get to the green, going up to help catch your disc. Turnovers, definitely good play. Rollers are also a possibility. There's also kind of sneaky right-hand hyzer gaps, which are really more of a play for 3. You've also got a center gap that you can try to hyzer flip something up and get to the middle. Forehand's also a possibility. Lots of different ways to attack this particular hole.
No matter what the shot here, you got to have a lot of precision to miss the trees and still execute. That right there was just a little low there. And it's so weird because of how the canopy is. Like, you're under it and you don't... The only way to get above it is to go far to the left.
We're just going to gloss over the fact that she's throwing this left-handed.
Oh, she's throwing... Oh.
With a lot of pop?
Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
Yeah, from catch, I didn't know that's what happened.
Yep. We saw her with an approach yesterday.
Yeah, that was an approach, but not off the box. Wow.
Yeah, a full rip.
I mean, is that too high?
Get under. Kind of.
She's getting these weird kicks that hit limbs but still go forward.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely take that.
And you can run that one because you have that hill as a backstop.
Mm-hmm.
Virginia going hyzer flip up the right side.
Yeah, she's inside the circle there.
First time ever trying that line.
She didn't even try that line in practice, she said. It was her first time actually going that way, and it worked out.
Sometimes you got to call an audible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that looked good. I need to take lessons from her on that distance because I still don't know what to do.
Same. Polecat.
Now you got me looking if she's throwing left or right hand each time.
She's what did Ezra Robinson say years ago? We were playing a doubles tournament or a triples tournament, and he was teamed up with Brian Gord, who can throw with both hands. Oh, it wasn't him. I think it was Matlack. Threw something into the bushes, and it was an alternate shot. What a birdie!
Nice
Great
bird.
response.
Yeah.
And Brian Gord had to get out with his left hand, and Matlack was like, "It's a good thing he's what do you call it? Bi-handed." Solid par there after the lefty drive for Ann Deputy. Virginia quickly seeing the opportunity and gaining a stroke back that she had lost earlier on. Opening up that gap to 3 strokes once more. A couple of par tap-ins left for the rest of the ladies. Focus. All right, let's get this thing rolling. It's time to show everybody our new Ace Run Pro whale sacks. I bet we get this done on the first try. What was that? You're supposed to hit me when I say dry. I said try, not dry. Wait, stop it! It's in my ear. We have to let people know that whale sacks keep you free of moisture. Toss me a whale sack. Huh, they really do keep you dry. No, wait. Go get a whale sack, please.
All right, on the hole 6, it's a par 3 playing at 312 feet. You have 2 routes to go. You can go the left route or the right route. The drone is taking a right route today. When you're doing this route, you want to avoid that tree right there on the right, either going above it or inside of it or outside of it, however you want to do it. Most players aren't really trying to get to the green with the elevated basket here. They're just trying to get a position play so they can approach to get to the green to then hopefully just tap out on this elevated basket. Could be a hazard in itself trying to get there. Virginia's going the left route with the turnover.
Virginia can get there. She's got the power to do it. This one's stalling though.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, Ann can get there left-handed. How about that?
Maybe she can. I wonder if she's going to go lefty here. Oh.
Okay. Oh. Well, okay. We thought it was going to be in the tree. It was, but it made it through. So, all right.
It's going correct-handed with some turn. Driven, but starting to fade out a little bit. There's also a little bit of a tailwind there, just kind of pushing it back over.
She tried to do that second round here. Mm-hmm. She did make it the correction. It was a little bit lower this time than it was the first time. Aranami just going around the tree, like I said, position play.
Yeah.
Right in the middle. There's nothing obstructing her other than wind to get to the basket. Here's that distance again.
I don't know what this disc is. I'm going to guess it's a tempo. Whatever it is, it's great for that shot.
Yep.
Keystone in hand here for Virginia.
And trying your best to put it underneath the basket. Why'd you have to take this angle? Did Zach step right in the line?
Yes, he did.
That'll do. You want it a little bit closer. You want it as close as possible, but
it's just scary enough.
I mean, you're sitting here, you're looking here, and you see the change of just slightly swing, so you know it's going to affect your disc. No, but not for Ann.
No issues.
Because, she's tall, so it's like a regular putt to her.
Yeah, she's gaining like 4.5 feet just from extending her arms closer to the basket, so 20 footers are more like 16 footers for her.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Shelby taking her time, making sure she's settled.
Mm-hmm.
Knocking down the par. We don't have to worry about the clean card watches. Everybody's already taken a blemish so
good,
far on the front
good.
nine.
Yeah, not good, but yes, I see. One less thing for me to have to worry about.
Hole 7, par 3, 321 feet, slightly downhill throughout the majority of this fairway, a little bit of right to left slope as well. Do have that OB looming there by that left tree that we're just flying by. Now we've also got a couple of just small scrigglings there on the right hand side to beat if you're going the hyzer line, which is what most people are doing. A little hyzer flip up right up the middle works as well for this one. Saplings. That's what it is.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah. Trespass here for Virginia's early to the ground and needs to stop heading towards that direction.
And it is OB.
Not good. Okay.
That really took off when it hit the ground.
It did. Unfortunate because you don't get a lot of ground play when you want to skip here, but that just cut, rolled, and kept going. This looks fantastic. Gonna leave her right around circle's edge or so.
Mm-hmm. And looks like she's going over towards the OB as well.
That needs help. And
She gets knocked down.
it looks like she's safe just inside of that OB line there.
Yeah, there's no doubt that if she did not get knocked down, she would have been taking the OB stroke.
Aranami going hyzer flip with some turn. I love that.
Wow. That's confidence in the disc for sure.
Mm-hmm. Moving on in circle 2.
Mm-hmm. It's a somewhat scary putt since everything kind of slopes away from the basket going back. Not that you're going to go OB, but you just may end up further away than you want if you hit metal or accidentally roll away.
Solid
But
approach.
if you do that, there's no problem. If you do that right there.
Yeah. Don't get sucked into that mud down there. Okay.
Man, that went in far from
It did.
where it initially landed.
Looks like she's thinking about it.
Do I want to run it?
Nah, she
I'm just laying it
decides to play some smart golf. Probably hates it. Yeah. Right at circle's edge here for Shelby.
Mm-hmm.
This is a chance to get 2 more strokes here with Polkinghorne being OB.
Oh, that
Not
was
to be.
low and to the right.
But regardless, should be gaining at least 1 stroke here. And Deputy also going to gain a stroke as she gets the par, bringing her to 9 down overall. Virginia rubbing her hands a lot. I'm wondering if she's dealing with moisture issues today on the hand, just not being able to keep it dry. We've seen a couple of kind of mist releases already from her. It wasn't that humid, but it is still humid.
Yeah, it was, especially this part of the day. It actually, the humidity dropped a little bit as we got to the back 9. But yeah. I remember sweating before we even started filming. That was just from standing around.
It was low 90s throughout the bulk of the day today.
All right, heading into hole 8, the par 3, 329 feet. You want to miss those 2 trees that are going to frame up where you want to shoot through. As you come up, you want to miss the trees here on the left. You got some room to work with as you get towards the green, as long as you avoid those trees. The big cypress tree that's on the right. These other guardian trees, they're not big enough to really hinder you as you try to putt. You just need to step around. But you want to do it all that you can to get up this hill and get as close to the green as you can. And that is a great line.
Beautiful flight. There you see from that angle just how uphill it is.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Pushing that skinny right
Stay
side.
out of that? Or go through it. Okay.
Okay. Gonna leave her C2 putt from there.
Mm-hmm.
Aranami also pushing this right side. That's a late flip on that disc.
It is. She's going to be just
similar spot.
outside, yeah.
That purple trespass again for Virginia. Also getting some late turn.
But fighting back and finds a tree, so she's going to end up with the putt. It's hard to tell if she's inside or outside the circle, but she has a bid at it.
Yeah. Shelby, I'm assuming this is just going to be a layup here.
I don't know. She's giving it some thought. She gave it some want. Or right now, that's just
a layup.
Yeah, it's a layup.
Smart play. Virginia not laying this up. Haven't quite seen the explosive pop on her putts today.
Oh, nice putt.
There's some explosive pop from C2. Getting the long bid here, 45.
Just a little bit closer.
Yeah, just outside, looking to get a birdie as well.
Still uphill though. Oh, just inches.
Literally just, yeah, she looked at me like it was my fault. I didn't do it.
How you do that, man?
I might have been breathing heavy. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't notice when that happened until just now.
You okay, man? She stabbed you with her eyes.
Everything's fine. I'm fine.
Okay. She didn't mean it.
Having a PDGA membership is one of the best ways to engage and compete with your local disc golf community. Being an active member gives you access to thousands of sanctioned events and leagues around the world. From local events to majors, there's an event out there for you. So sign up and join the over 100,000 active members today. Visit pdga.com/join to learn more, and we'll see you out on the course.
All right, let's wrap it up here on the front nine with hole 9, par 3, 321 feet. That tree that you saw off the tee, the first obstacle to beat here. Lots of people are going to be taking kind of the hyzer right side, getting around this bridge here and finishing on the upslope, catching towards this basket. Relatively quick green for Peter Pan. One of the faster ones out here. You can also take the flip up hyzer right up the middle as well to try to get yourself with a look for the birdie with a couple of guardians here strategically placed around this basket.
I find the green interesting because you can come in and end up going OB, but it's also sloped up, so depending on where you hit, you can actually get a good check. Oh, she slips through all of that.
That'll work.
And ends up, is that bullseye?
That is bullseye with the max. I don't know why she throws any other disc.
I don't know.
There you see a couple of gentlemen in the background. You have Conrad filming. You've got Eric McCabe and Bobby Cool, Daddy Slick Breeze watching on. As Shelby delivers that one to circle 2. Aranami, I think, went up the middle last time. Looking to do the same.
Mm-hmm. Get a little lift from the wind there.
In the circle.
Yeah.
Solid drive there. Going to leave her probably around 27 feet or so for the birdie.
Ooh.
That got turned.
Oh,
and
it went through the tree. And it went through the tree.
Okay. Stay safe from our vantage point. It looked like she was just inches away from the OB, but a lot more room out there than would appear from the tee box. A little bit of a tricky upshot here.
And close enough.
Yeah.
Should be able to save the par.
Shelby with an uphill bid. Well in C2. Goodness.
Ooh. Just so close on so many of these putts.
Yes. Aranami lining this up for the birdie.
Her brother and her dad in the background.
Nice.
Cheering on.
Good birdie to get.
Virginia taking her time to make sure she has that par in hand.
Yeah, it's the keystone that she puts.
You know I love a pure, so.
Another birdie there for Ann Deputy after a spectacular drive. We saw 2 of the 3 birdies on this hole coming from this card. We saw Tomoka, as well as Ann Deputy, and Kayla Hess grabbing the birdie on hole 9 before making the turn.
So as we look at the scorecard here, we see some green, we see some red, and we know that it's not a race for birdies. It's a race to stay steady. Virginia right now is 2 over for the round. The rest of the competitors are under, which means that gap is closing. We see here, and Deputy has moved up. Is it tied for second place with Shelby, and Kayla Hess from the chase card is also making a move going up.
Yeah, a lot of things to keep an eye on. There will be a cut after this round. 40% of the field will make it to the next round, the final round. So that leaves 8 women with ties. It's a lot going on. We're trying to keep up with it as best as we can, but it is getting tighter and tighter as we progress here towards the finish of this major championship. Make sure you head on back. Check out the back 9 here from Moving Day. Big shout out to all the ladies playing out there today and all the competitors in all the divisions. It's been a great week and we're almost to an end. Thanks so much to all of our Patreon supporters over at patreon.com/AceRunPro or Ace Runners for helping make coverage like this possible. We'll see you right back here for the final 9 holes for Moving Day of the 2025 PDGA Junior World Championships.